And George, much of the mainstream media in the U.S. reported the protests in Hong Kong as freedom supporters and essentially glorified them and their cause, but yet these protesters here aren't reported as righteous. They're looters, they're criminals. Is there a difference here?
Yes, it was the worst timing in political history when Donald Trump appeared in the Rose Garden to take a new raft of sanctions against China on the proximate cause of how China treats its protesters. On the very day, literally the very day, when from sea to shining sea, the United States was on fire. This is what I mean by the death of American soft power. The idea that the people running America are fit to tell other people in the world how they should handle their affairs is now patently risible. The point about the straw that broke the camel's back, of course, is that you never know when the last straw came. If you knew it was the last straw, you wouldn't load it onto the camel's back. But once you have loaded it and the camel's back is broken, it can never be put together again. Now, this didn't start with Donald Trump, far from it. In fact, Joe Biden and Barack Obama made the lives of black people, people of color in America, markedly worse than they were when they came to power.
One more time.
In fact, Joe Biden and Barack Obama made the lives of black people, people of color in America, markedly worse than they were when they came to power. But somehow Biden and Barack Obama made the lives of black people, people of color in America, markedly worse than they were when they came to power. But somehow the nakedness of the U.S. administration in the face of this ugliness, which the whole world is watching, has really been a particularly toxic effect. Never could a group of more privileged men be seen to be fiddling while their country burned.
But we cannot allow the righteous cries and peaceful protesters to be drowned out by an angry mob. The biggest victims of the rioting are peace-loving citizens in our poorest communities. And as their president, I will fight to keep them safe. I will fight to protect you. I am your president of law and order and an ally of all peaceful protesters. Today, I have strongly recommended to every governor to deploy the National Guard in sufficient numbers that we dominate the streets. Mayors and governors must establish an overwhelming law enforcement presence until the violence has been quelled. If a city or state refuses to take the actions that are necessary to defend the life and property of their residents, then I will deploy the United States military and quickly solve the problem for them. America is founded upon the rule of law. It is the foundation of our prosperity, our freedom, and our very way of life. But where there is no law, there is no opportunity. Where there is no justice, there is no liberty. Where there is no safety, there is no future. We must never give in to anger or hatred. If malice or violence reigns, then none of us is free. I take these actions today with firm resolve and with a true and passionate love for our country. By far, our greatest days lie ahead. That's all.